Welcome back to Step Into Fear. My name is Aries, and in this video, I'm going to be covering the internal shift. Now, the internal shift is extremely powerful, and it literally sets the foundation for you being attractive to women by default. Let me tell you how most guys' paradigm is. Their form of reality is that they're down here, and the hot girl is up here. When this is your foundation of how you see things, guess what? You're always going to have to overthink. You're always going to have to overanalyze the situation. You're always going to have to think of the perfect thing to say. You're always going to be scared if she's going to like you or not. You're always going to be at the effect. So notice how everything I said pretty much just means you're unattractive whenever your foundation is that you're down here and she's up here. The internal shift really happens whenever you see that attractive girl as on the same level as you. Whenever you see that attractive girl as on the same level as you, that's when you're actually going to be naturally attractive. You're going to know exactly what to say. You're going to be very charismatic, witty. You're going to be very funny. All this comes very naturally when you see the person that you're talking to as on the same level as you, because you're no longer coming from this taking type of vibe where you need something from her. It's more so just like you're completely comfortable with yourself and you're just sharing whatever you want to authentically. And authenticity actually connects way harder than anything that you could sum up with some type of technique or line that you found. So you might ask, how do I have that internal shift? How do I have it to where I can naturally just be attractive to women? Well, I have a lot of different exercises that I give my students that actually really help them with this. And I want to share something that I feel like you guys might think is a bit too spiritual or whatever, but I'm really into spirituality, okay? And I actually do teach a lot of spiritual teachings within my coaching as well. So if you want to be part of the community, you're going to have to get used to me talking about spiritual shit. So there's a phrase that we are all one. We are all one. I am you, you are me. I am the camera, I am the grass is me. Everything is everything. You might be like, okay, well, what does this have to do with attracting girls? Pretty much the idea is once you truly understand and realize that we're all one and nothing is separate from each other, then you'll actually de-pedestalize women, because you'll see them as you and you see yourself as the woman, because the ego is what wants to separate yourself from other people. Yeah, I'm better than him because I'm taller than him, I'm better looking than him, I make more money than him. This is your ego wanting to be better than others, wanting to be separate from others. And that's why having a really big ego is actually not the definition of having that true internal core confidence. That true internal core confidence doesn't come from having a big ego and proving that you're better than others. It actually comes from a more grounded, calm place where you don't feel like you need to prove that you're better than others. It's more so just like you're very comfortable with yourself and you are totally accepting of others and you don't judge or try to label people. And to get even more into this, atoms. Like, we're all made of the same thing. We're all made of atoms. Everything is made of atoms. The cars, the grass, this camera that I'm talking to, this microphone, everything is made of atoms. And a large percentage of atoms are not even solid matter. So then that makes you question, are we even solid beings? Are we even like really here? We're literally made out of atoms that are, for the most part, not even solid matter. Now, I can obviously get into this a lot more deeper, but the whole point that I'm trying to make is that when you realize that we're all one, no one is separate from each other, then you'll see that attractive girl and you'll be able to approach and attract easily because you understand that she is you and you are her. Everyone is made out of the same thing. We are all one. Now, I know that this video is very different from, my past videos, but I want to introduce more concepts to you guys, and I just want to be super honest with the way I view things so that you guys can, start to think of different ways of seeing things. I'm someone who is very open-minded. I don't like to close off an idea if I haven't really fully went into it. So before you guys just brush this off as some spiritual BS, maybe start to read into this a bit, start to research a bit. Or if you want me to make more topics on this, maybe I can get a bit more deeper as well. And for any of you guys who want to work with me one-on-one, whether it's through Zoom or in person, or you want to join my brotherhood of men all crushing it, be sure to just book a free 20-minute chat with me down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. That being said, I hope you took some value out of this, and I will see you in the next video.